to 2-point discrimination. First, we're going to test moving 2-point. There is a static, which we'll cover later, but moving 2-point tends to come back faster than static. For this test, you're going to be using a tool called a discriminator. And for instructions, we're going to follow Pedretti on page 581 instead of your screening book, okay, just for clarity. So a little awkward. It takes a little practice, and I even feel a little bit awkward too. So this is typically used on the fingertips, since that's where we tend to manipulate objects. Once again, the hand is placed. If you need to place it in putty, you can. On the discriminator, you'll note that there's 2 points and a single point. So you'll be alternating between 2 points and 1 point, and that's the discriminating test, is can your client tell the difference between 2 points and 1 point. We're going to start with 8 millimeters, and then we'll work our way down, hopefully down to the 2 millimeters. To test this, you're going to test the radial and ulnar side of the digit, okay, where the digital nerves. On moving, you'll start on the fingertip, proximal, and come distal, okay, and lift off. So you're not going to drag off the fingertip. It's not just a little tiny spot. You're going to go parallel to the finger, all right? If you went perpendicular, then you might be getting 2 different digital nerves, okay? And these are all mistakes that that you'll see made, but so we're going to start here with our 8 millimeters, and you're going to have your client close their eyes, okay? And I simply want you to tell me if you feel 1 point or 2 points.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1.
So for a correct response, you're going to test them about 10 times. 7 out of 10 is correct. For her, when I got to 7, she was correct. There was no need really to continue to go on, okay? Some will, if they're getting every one correct, especially starting out at 8, some will go on down and try here, alternating with the point. How much pressure? Well, here just practicing with her, I've barely touched her. You don't want to press so hard that you actually scrape the skin. These are kind of rough, okay? So if she was correct at 8, we'd move down to 7. Once again, you have her close her eyes, and you can tell them this can be a little bit lengthy process for us to get down. 2,
1, 2,
and what
1,
you may notice that I'm using, instead
2,
of swinging around to the single
1,
point, on these wider ones,
2.
sometimes
1.
you can angle that and get it. But I want you to practice, okay? It's awkward, all right?